Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. We are a mature nation. In olden days, the Rishis were there who received Veda and they lived only to spread Veda and the word of God which they received. This is the case with other saints also. Whatever they received, it was in the bottom of their heart. How do we receive a message? Just as the sun is there, when you concentrate it, it will add to the power. We are living by the sun. So Rigveda holds the sun alone as the God, Supreme God, Narayan, Pratyaksha, the open God. Later on, see, the capacity of the mind alone can project things. All cannot claim to have such a mature mind. How do we attain maturity? Physical maturity? What is the mental maturity? How do we attain? He is a mature person, judgment, wisdom. They say facts are not information, information is not knowledge, knowledge is not wisdom. What is wisdom? They say rustic wisdom. Villagers without any study of books or formal education, they learn from nature. Nature teaches. How they learnt, the Rishis? There were no universities, PhDs, DMs, MDs. But then they understood the entire working of the body systems. Every detail of the medical sciences now were known to them. The hormones, cells, elements, neurons, DNA, all this because the neurons, they knew all of them. They did not go to any lab or dissected any bodies. It's a mystery. Can you receive knowledge in contemplation, meditation? Sitting like a stone? No. It requires preparation. The seed, you throw it, it develops into a huge tree, banyan. But then it is there, the DNA. We claim descent from Rishis. If you concentrate on it, what actually was the knowledge given by the Rishis? There are several ranges like physical, mental, spiritual, intuitional. These are scales. So, to become mature requires a lot of preparation. Physical maturity is different. In Indian situation, I find there are basic contradictions in our philosophy, in our spirituality, and in our understanding of God, the Supreme, Almighty. Both. The contradiction is, Veda clearly says the Lord is seated within you. Because we see the world, because we exist, the world exists. Only because you are seeing. If you close your eyes, it is not there. Like that. All the senses only are giving the world, making you see, understand, learn. So only when you are there, the world is there. knowledge is brought in. Ano bhadraha rutavo yantu vishwatah, Rigveda says, let me get noble ideas, noble thoughts from all over the world. See how they felt that, yes, the winds are blowing in. I expressed it in my poem also. I hear the whispers of the divine. And then you express. Some experience it, but they cannot express. That's why Bacon says, the flower enjoys the air it breathes. But then we can express the joy we have when we see a beautiful thing. Maturity lies in being able to express what you have experienced. The contradiction is, Lord is within you. You can understand, easily analyze. Because Veda also says, Aham Brahmasmi, Ayam Atma Brahma. These two. Then, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Lord permeates the entire. Isavasyamidam Sarvam. So the Upanishads. Then when you have that divinity within you, why have these stones and then pour everything on that? What is the idolatry? Say there is a contradiction. It is growing more and more. And when you get more facilities, like you can make huge stones can be collected. Earlier implements were not there. Now you have bulldozers, all sorts of things, granite, huge granite stones can be made into small pieces. Put them as Shivalingas. So Shivalinga Pratishta. You have 1 lakh. You can occupy 10 acres. And then charge 1,000 rupees per piece. And people are there. Because there is no maturity. The contradiction is making them accept things which are told by these people. Because the Guru, one Guru commands a wide field, area of influence, they say. Because everything has an area. Like that the Gurus. So depending on their maturity, if they think that a small stone is God, all the people following him will believe. And then they follow the same course. Like that. The Vedic Rishis clearly said, there is no need for all this. The Lord is within you. You try to understand. Realize, self-realization, God-realization. Are they same things? How are they different? There is no conflict. But we are creating the conflicts. Because ignorance creates the conflict. That is one aspect. The other, our philosophy, entire philosophy has gone in a wrong direction, away, far from the Vedic truth, pronounced as Aham Brahmasmi. Can you immediately work as a omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent? That is how it is beautifully described. Can you exercise such a power? No. Your limitations are there. So, a grain of gold, an atom of gold has the same quality as the lump of gold also. But then, in exercising the powers, you cannot show the power of God. You can understand and enjoy the joy, happiness, bliss. Go into it as if you have understood. That is one aspect. And while doing, if you act like this, wasting all your life doing these worships, pujas and all this, life is wasted. What have you done? Have you promoted the wealth in the world? Annamba, Veda says, Annamba kurvita, kashte pale, kushalanna pramaditavyam. See, there are certain, so you have to pick out those things which will contribute to the growth of wealth, creation of wealth. When you have the power of God within you, God has created the entire world. What have you created? What is your creation? Trying to understand, keep so this is a contradiction, basic contradiction in our philosophy. In actual life also, India is poor because Kaupi namantah khalu bhagyavantaha. They say, Nidhi chala sukhama, Ramani sannidhi seva sukhama. See, number of saints opted for a austere life, poor life. They were all poor. They gave up property. See, give up. Bible also says, if you want to go to heaven, give up, sell away everything you have, distribute to the poor, and then follow me. See, Bible, beautiful. Who is doing it? This is the lesson, first lesson in Bible. Sell away everything you have, distribute to the poor. The rich man cannot pass through the eye of a needle, like an elephant or a camel. Same thing in the Hindu, this thing also. I have given a message based on that, but that was not the intention. We do puja, Lakshmi puja, Ashtalakshmi. We pray for, because unless you have Tishta, Nishta, so you should have a house, should have a family, children, promote their well-being, education. See, money is necessary for maintaining your body also. So the world moves on the stomach, they said. What is the stomach? How it is constructed? You feed the organs, otherwise the body will not work. Sarira yatra picheta paritijeda karmana. What is work for? Maintain yourself, whole life, live to eat or eat to live. So, if you live, what are you going to do? As God within you, you promote the wealth as God is doing. Because He has created the whole world. You see the variety of things that are in the world. You wonder how they have come into the world. They are created. Nothing comes into existence without creation. There must be a cause for everything. Nothing happens without a cause. So, you be the cause for the creating, growing of wealth. That is what Veda says. In India, why they have opted for poverty? Even they prefer to beg. Buddhism. I went to north. Buddha, he said, even small child is given a bowl, a drum, and to be a stick to beat. Go around, collect. It used to be there, even Krishna went into the forest and collect food and firewood. See, Krishna had to go, Krishna and Kuchela. So they were going into the forest to collect the materials for food also and for cooking material. So that was the life. Even in the Rishikulas, Rishi was there teaching them, of course. How did he get? He had Rishis like that. The say what we call Gurukula system, progeny. Earliest, who was the earliest Guru? Brahma. Then Vasishta, Shakti, Parashara. Then Vyasa, Shuka. These are the 5 great things they created. 36 puranas. Whole lot of spiritual, mythological literature was created by them. From the origin, Brahma. His consort, Saraswati. She is the goddess of arts, music, literature. Ramayana, Valmiki felt, what can I do? How can I write Ramayana? So Brahma tells him, you don't have to write. Goddess Saraswati will come just like Ganga, it flows in your pen. You hold your pen like it flows out of it. You have only to move. I had such an experience also. I held my pen and prayed. It moved. I had about 10 slokas. Impeccable. Absolute prosody. Metrical perfection. So it happens. They are mystical. So the Rishis had such powers because they had no other engagements in the world. Because we now have so much of stress. So many things act on the mind. So the purity of the mind is not there. We say pollution, corruption. This is preventing us from reaching the high altitude, high levels of consciousness. So become pure. How to? What is purity? Gandhi was attempting it. That is why he took to Ram Nam. It purifies. Just as you are now recycling. Even salt water, the desalination, you can use it. Even sewage water can be used for drinking. In space, what are they doing? So now the latest thing is everything can be recycled into food, water. The air purification, air purified, water purified, everything can be purified. But mind, you have so many ideas hitting. How to maintain the purity of the mind? Sitting quietly and closing? No. Even if you go and stand before the Lord in the temple, so many things, you are not at peace. How do you get peace? So they found the Mantra Shastra. Yoga, Mantra. They are the complementary, two sides. What is yoga? Yoga is Atma Paramatma Samyogam. Not the jumping. Now they are jumping for half an hour and pulling your stomach back into the backbone, then developing the muscle. It's not yoga at all. It's anti-yoga. Yoga means peace, uniting with the Lord. This is the definition, etymological derivation. They were yogis because they never noticed anything in the world. So I saw some yogis who were totally oblivious of the world around them. You can become like that, like a stone. But that is not the purpose of yoga. Once you attain to a level, you should give the benefit to the world. That was the yoga. Mantra Shastra is also like that, the vibration. Once you know there is a power in a Shabda, you get that Shabda power and give it out. See, a magnet turns all the things into magnets. A nail near a magnet becomes a magnet. A light candle lights up other lights. So, a yogi should spread the light, the joy, the happiness, the peace which he experiences. Swayam tirnaha parantareshyati, first principle in Veda. I explained to my Christian friends. That is what? Unless you attain to that state of superconscious, in communion with the Lord Supreme, whatever, you will not be able to give the light. You may have all the oil, all the stick, everything, but the switch is necessary. Put on the switch. What is that switch? I found that spiritual switch. We have given series of books. Ramayana laid the foundation. For everything you need a foundation. Even the Burj in Dubai, how much foundation it... When I went to that Sears Towers in Chicago, the first the idea came to me was how much foundation they would have dug to build it a building of such height. So like that, when a rishi reaches, how much has he gone into himself? So this is the patriot. Ramayana says, these are the things. Janani janma bhumischa swargadapi gariyasi. People try to go to heaven, go to happiness, this is that. Seek happiness in Manasarovar, here, there. They are not happy. They are dying there. They are suffering. They come back. How are they better human beings? Sitting here, I can go to the Himalayas. See, then this is Ramarajyam, a Sanskrit work. This is Wake Up India, Truth of Life. Ramarajyam in Telugu and English. Shanti Yoga. And the Patriot, another version. Gandhiji's Ramayana. Real Gandhi. The Modern Mind. Scientific. Wake Up India, Truth of Life. Dharmakshetra. And Highlights of Hinduism. These are the several things which I try to express like a bouquet. Because the garden has so many flowers. So Wake Up India is the latest. This is Saints' Book of Solutions. All the saints, for any problem, you have a solution. There cannot be a problem without a solution. When I took charge in the legal department, I used to tell them, bring all your problems, I have the solutions. It is very true. What is the solution? See, darkness, you light up a candle. All the things are lighted up. Things become bright. Only when the sun rises, the birds start chirping. You hear the rustle of the plants, the lotus blooms. You become active. See the sun, the effect of sun. How much are you receiving from the sun? The ray? Hardly 0.00 something in the 360 angle. So, like that, you have to expand and give the best to the world. Don't quote poverty, beggary. No. You be active, create wealth. Otherwise, all these poets and others, they say, renunciation. We have lakhs of sadhus living on alms. Now, the 2 to 3 lakhs, some creeds, cults. I have met so many Brahma Kumaris, Ananda Yogis, and then Ramakrishna Mission Swamis. About 10 to 15 systems are operating in India. Young people not doing any positive, constructive, productive work. Life is productive. As you grow, how many cells are destroyed daily? Millions. And then they are created. So creative work alone is life. So not withdrawal, kurmanga, that philosophy is all wrong. You take only one thing. Annam bahurvita, kashte phale, kushalanna, take care of your welfare. Promote peace around you. This is the world. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram.